Well, MTK Global is to cease operations by the end of April. Here today, gone today. Let's talk.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex the live is one in the six. Fit the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Oh, the shark bait has such teeth there, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mac Keith there, and he keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth, babe, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, where old Mac Keith, babe. So there's never chase of bread. Mac the Knife. Salute to, who sung that? Bobby Darin. Know what that's about? That was about a serial murderer named Mac the Knife. Yeah. Google it. He's running around killing people. They just made the song sound real pretty. Well, that's what MTK was named after. They might say, oh, it was named after a fighter, but the nickname was after a murderer. Oh, so what do? We just name it, we just gonna name our company after a murderer. Who owns MTK Global? Who's affiliated with it closely? They'll tell you that he's not, but they bring up this guy, Daniel Kinahan, who is hot in these streets. Ireland, America. Now he's hiding out in Dubai. America is on his bumper. Oh, that shark, babe. So let's read what it says. Boxing scene. Link will be in the description. MTK Global, the management company that was co-founded by alleged crime boss Daniel Kinahan, announced early today that they are planning to cease operations by the end of the month. The company, which manages and advises over 100 fighters from around the world, has already shut down their website. Whoa! MTK Global currently work with several world champions, including WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, undisputed junior welterweight champ Josh Taylor, WBO bantamweight champion Dina Thorslund. Terrific. On Tuesday, Bob Yaling announced his resignation as CEO of MTK Global. A tidal wave of controversy began earlier this month when the United States Treasury Department revealed a $5 million reward for information leading to the capture of Kinahan and several others who were named as alleged leading figures in an overseas criminal organization. And on Wednesday morning, the below statement was issued by MTK Global. As a business, we face unprecedented levels of unfair scrutiny and criticism since the sanctioning by the U.S. government and of Daniel Joseph Kinahan. It is a matter of public record that Mr. Kinahan's involvement in MTK ceased in 2017, and despite repeated reassurance in this regard, unfounded allegations about his ongoing association with us and our fighters persist. Since leading promoters have now informed us that they will be severing all ties with MTK and will no longer work with our fighters, we have taken the difficult decision to cease operations at the end of this month. MTK prospered because we always put the long-term interests of our fighters at the heart of what we do. Our priority in the week ahead will be to ensure that our world-class boxers are supported to find new partnerships as swiftly as possible. Over 100 fighters, y'all. MTK gyms are operated independently, which means they just use the name. They don't use Daniel Kinahan's money. So we'll remain open for the foreseeable future. Further announcements will be made in due course. Thank you all. Thank you to all fans who have supported us over the last decade. Oh, that sharp babe has such teeth there. Well, so it's over. Link will be in the description. It's over. It's over with. It's done. And you could blame the U.S. government for bullying them or whatever. No. Kill that, my boy! That guy. Fury, singing the praises of this guy. Mauricio Suleiman was just wined and dined by this guy, Daniel Kinahan, in Dubai. And when they said, aren't you concerned about his criminal history, alleged criminal history? The fact that he can't go to his country? He has to hide out in Dubai. He has various businesses that he touched. Alleged crime boss. All of this information is out in the open. What did Mauricio Suleiman tell us? Basically, short version, go to hell. I'm not Interpol. I'm not the police. He's a good dude. I'm working with him. That was just last week, y'all. I reported on it. And now what? Has he said anything? Since America dropped the bomb on him, dropped the hammer on him, said, nope. You mess with him, you mess with us. Rick Glasser, fine gentleman, and we're working with a fighter, and blah, 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 blah. He's on Twitter right now. I saw the screenshot. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Find what this guy said. Amazing. Disgusting behavior, y'all. Disgusting. Announced that, this is Rick Glasser, y'all. Announced that MTK is disbanding at the end of the month. A shame. He says they couldn't overcome this. I'm reading how it's written. A shame they couldn't overcome an unjustified stigma. So the U.S. government has an unjustified stigma against Daniel Kinahan. He says, I hope all fighters and executives are able to find a new home. RIP MTK. So some guy down here says you can advise them to join Pro Bellum. Despite some network canceling, they're doing great. Only problem is loyalty of fighters. This is a screenshot of a tweet that I'm reading. Well, guess what? Pro Bellum is also affiliated with Daniel Kinahan. So ish runs downhill, y'all. See, it's never on our time, y'all. It's in the Lord's hands. This is like out of nowhere, y'all. Out of nowhere. So with all this corruption going on, you know, Bob Arum, $4 million in consulting fees of Daniel Kinahan. He went from that to saying, yo, look, man, we're severing ties with MTK and Pro Bellum, both affiliated with Daniel Kinahan. And by the way, Bob Arum has COVID, allegedly, and he will not be making the trip to the UK to watch his vested interest in, he has a vested interest in Tyson Fury, but he's not going over there to watch him fight and defend his WBC strap in his second title defense. He can't make the trip. He has COVID. Really? Is it really COVID, or you don't want to go anywhere offshores because you'll be that much closer to get touched by Daniel Kinahan? Yeah, I'm going there. This is some movie stuff right here. This is crazy, but whatever. Okay. So he's not making the trip. He's not making the trip due to COVID. Tyson Fury is denouncing all involvement in that. He says, yo, man, it's their problem, not mine, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. But Bob Arum said, we're severing ties with MTK and Pro Bellum. Sidebar, y'all. Pro Bellum, Lou DiBella just signed a deal a while ago with Pro Bellum. Lou DiBella works with George Kambosos, and Devin Haney got to go to Australia to fight this guy twice. Are y'all concerned yet? But hey, man, maybe enough of this will blow up that everyone will be on their P's and Q's. Maybe the timing is just right. Boxing, very corrupt, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. All you got to do is be patient. With some darkness will always come to light. Oh, that shark, babe, has such teeth there, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mac Keith, babe, and he keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth, babe, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, well, old McGee, babe. So it's there, never a trace of red. Now that I've hurt your ears, wake up and smell the failure. This is boxing, y'all. I told you this is a rabbit hole and it goes deep. And when I refer to this as a grand scheme, maybe you'll pay attention. And it's not done. We just getting started. Bronx on deck. Move!